The government has handed down its mid-year budget update, which could be the last before the upcoming federal election. Labor says despite deficits deepening into the future, it's a better outcome than the coalition could have produced.
Balancing the books. The mid-year budget update predicts we won't see another surplus for at least a decade. And back-to-back deficits will cost almost $22 billion more than first forecast in May.
Very substantial progress that we have made cleaning up the budget. 2 surpluses in the first 2 years, a smaller deficit this year.
The blowout's attributed to $8.8 billion in unavoidable spending and $16.3 billion in government payments on areas such as the age pension and income support.
They say that there is too much spending here, that they should nominate which of this spending on Medicare or medicines or pensions do they think is inappropriate, because that is the main driver of this spending that we're seeing.
Amid a cost of living crisis and with an election on the horizon, Labor points to its success in delivering 2 surpluses and lowering this year's deficit by almost $2 billion.
Our expectation is that more help will be requested and more help will be provided.
But the opposition says there's way too much spending.
$233 billion over the forwards. I mean, seriously. I'm not going to take lectures from this guy.
Really, at every budget, we've got this free advice that we should slash and burn and have some kind of austerity, but that would have been diabolical for an economy which is barely growing as it is.
With the federal poll just around the corner, Labor's put aside $5.5 billion that could be used for election sweeteners if it decides to forego holding the scheduled budget in March.
That's a relatively small number by historical comparisons, particularly in the lead up to an election.
Olivia Casely, Sky News, Canberra.